welcome back to my channel. I'm cash stuffing for the 4th week of April. I was going to say August then. Let's get on to it. I have to talk about this first. So, let me just move this. So I won a Whoopsie bundle from Ruby Creations on Instagram. So she messaged me and yeah, said she was going to send me this. So I'm really grateful. So this came last night and I had just got in from seeing the concert, Anastasia, and I literally was like, my eyelids were closing, but I was like, I really want to know what's in it. So, because it had turned up as I was leaving, and I was like, I want to look. I'm too excited. So, let's have a look. So we've got Chase the Rainbow, scratch off. I hope you can see this. My phone's quite high up. So we've got, yeah, Chase the Rainbow, which is a scratch off, and you can set your own amount for the rainbow it looks like. Then we've got Apple Snapple. So each apple is set your own, and then you can set your amount. I can buy myself flowers. That's a cute one. That'd be good for like Mother's Day or something. And then we've got Delivery Pass. Colour in Bertie. Little robot. Say 45, that's a good amount. Then we've got the Unexpected Fund. That's good for me. I might use that. No, don't say. I might use this as maybe my savings. Like for when I finish my savings tracker from Vitamin Budgets, I might use this one next. And then we've got, I'm not crab at this. And as a Cancer, the crab, you know, the crab is the animal of, do you know what I mean? The sign for Cancer. I love this, so yes. And these are Whoopsies, and I don't see anything wrong with them. Yeah, they're really good quality. So I have no idea why they are Whoopsies. But thank you so much. I think her name was Becky. I don't think I made that up. But Ruby Creations, thank you so much. If you're watching this, I don't know if you are, but if you are, thank you very much. So that's going to sit at the back. I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, like I said, I went to see Anastasia last night. Let it sign. I'm well happy. Yeah, they were selling these. So they obviously sold merch. And I took 80 quid with me for merch. They did have t-shirts and that, but I thought, as much as I would like a t-shirt with all the tour dates on it, I know after like a few washes it would look horrible. Well, you know, it would start to come off, and I thought, nah. If I want a keepsake, I'll get a program. And so they had normal programs, and then they were selling the signed ones for literally just a little bit more. So I thought I'll get a signed one. Why not? Make it special. So yeah. I love her style so much. Like, I'm really glad that she dresses exactly how she did like 25 years ago. Do you know what I mean? I just love her style. I think she's great. I want that jacket so bad. So bad. Yeah. So, I will tell you, it was the Not That Kind tour, if you're wondering. So, I will tell you all about it as I cash stuff today. Yeah, I feel like I'm underwater a little bit. Just from, because I was right next to the speaker and I was obviously like singing along and cheering and all that jazz. So my throat hurts a little bit. But there's 140 plus 50 from Anastasia, which is here. So I'll pop that at the back for now. And then we'll decide what to do with it. Although I think I might just put it into my birthday because I took the money out for that. So that can replace the 50 that should be in there already. But yeah, there's 140, I believe. Right, I'm just going to have to move this. I've got some pound coins. I found £4 in pound coins in my purse. So that might be going to you, Giselle.
Thank feathers for that. It's about time.
if you play your cards, right? If you're good.
What do you mean by that? I'm an angel.
Because you didn't appear in the last video.
I was on strike.
Because you were on protest. So, don't give me that look.
Don't have an attitude. We both know who runs this channel and it's not the witch.
But let's start with Christmas. So yeah, it was really good. The only thing, there were a few issues, but it wasn't with Anastasia and it wasn't with her like band or anything happening on stage. It was around us and the event. So it said like doors open at 6:15, and it said be in your seats for the show start of 7 PM. Don't mind me, I'm going to do this while I chit chat. So we get there, like we were there for the whole day basically, but we were in Wetherspoons. Not the whole day, but like a few hours before we was in Wetherspoons having a great time. And yeah, so luckily the venue was literally just across the road from the Wetherspoons. So we could see when the queue for the line, but the queue to go in was going down. So it gets to 6:15. Oh, I've put too much hand stuff on again. I can't take the lid off my Sharpie. So it gets to 6:15 and the doors aren't opened. And it gets to 6:30 and they're still not opened. And we're like, what the hell? So eventually it starts moving and we go in, bag checks, tickets, all that jazz. Let me just do that. So yeah, we sit down and everyone thought, oh, this is a new challenge I put in from Soph's Budget in Life. This is from my advent calendar. It's called Winter Wishes. Love. So everyone just assumed, because it says on the ticket, the show will start at 7. No. We were in our seats by 7. And then people obviously around were like being like, is it going to start? Is it going to start soon? Like, what the hell? It ends up starting at 8. And that's when the opening act came on. I think her name is Casey McQuillan, if I remember correctly. She was fab, actually. I thought she was really good. But yeah, so she came on at 8, and Anastasia didn't come on until 9, which everyone was under the impression that it started at 7, so then Anastasia would be on at 8. That's not what happened. But anyway, that wasn't like a big thing. I was like, it's what it is. You know, it's a concert. I was like, I didn't expect it to finish early anyway, so I was fine with that. So anyway, it starts, and like I said, the opening act came on and she was really good, and she had a few tech issues, like the mic cut out. And then the girl because it was 2 girls, so obviously one was the maid singer and then one was like playing the keyboard. Hold on. Let's do Slay and Dasher. So that makes 5. But yeah, so her mic cut out. And then the other girl that was with her, I think her name was Stacey, the one that was playing the keyboards, her mic cut out. So that wasn't a great time. Bless him. But then we heard like really people being loud behind us, and we were just like, oh, whatever, it's a concert, you know. And then even at the slow songs, and even when they were talking, like when I think her name was Casey, like I said, I'll do that off camera because it's that one. Even when she was talking, they were just screaming and shouting over the top of them, to the point like everyone was looking around at them and being like, what the hell was wrong with you? And it was a group of like people in their early 20s, I want to say, who were drunk, like off the face, like off their heads, drunk. And everyone just knew that they were going to cause issues for people, and they did. So as soon as Anastasia come on stage, obviously everyone was cheering, loving it. Now, it is a concert, but it wasn't the type of concert we stand up and dance the whole time. It was a seated venue. You had seats, meaning you had to sit down, unless Anastasia was like, everyone get up and dance. So, sorry, sometimes I struggle to multitask. So yeah, she comes on. First thing one of the girls do is get up in the middle of the aisle and start dancing around everyone. And everyone sat around her is like, sit down, we can't see. So the security guard, now, so I'm sat on the end and there's no one in front of me because there's like a block. So let me show you. I'll give you a diagram, right, on the back of this. So there's the stage, right, and you've got front row there, and then more seats, but obviously they get longer, right? So then you've got the doorway here, so all this is open, right? So it's like that, right? So stage, front seats, seats, and then they start extending. I was sat here, so it was us three here. The door was there. She is sat there. That's like there. So the security guard is standing right in front of us, and he's like, you need to sit down. And I was filming, because I was filming Anastasia. I was like, I don't want to film too much, but I want to film her coming on stage and then singing Left Outside Alone. So she comes on stage and she's singing, blah, blah, blah. And obviously I'm filming it. And the security guard is like, you need to sit down. And she's going, F off. Like, screaming at him, like, F off. And she's literally like sticking her middle finger up at him, being like, F you, you're not telling me what I can do, you're not telling me I can sit down, blah, blah, blah. And everyone is like, oh my God, like, they're going to cause issues the whole entire night. And he starts going, I've told you, you need to sit down, sorry, I don't even think I'm in shot. You need to sit down, you're not allowed to stand up, but if you want to dance, go to the edge, like, go to the aisle and stand against the wall, you can dance there. And the whole time she is just screaming at him, F off, like, F you. And then her friends start getting up and dancing to piss off the security guy. And everyone around this group was fuming. Like, the show had barely been on for 5 minutes and they're already arguing, they're already causing shit for everyone. And the older woman that was sat next to him thought, I'm guessing she thought maybe they didn't hear. So she kind of tugged on their jacket and was like, the security guard said to sit down, because I was watching this happen. And she was like, the security guard said to sit down, and she literally got in her face and was like, you can shut the F up and all, like, shouting in this poor woman's face. And I felt so bad for her. Now my mum, I love my mum. She works in a place like that, dealing with customers where events like concerts and shows happen, and she has had her fair share of customers be that, like, abusive to her, shouting abuse. So she knows how it feels. And my mum was getting so angry for the security guard and for the poor woman that just got shouted at. My mum was ready to get up and have an argument with her. And I had to be like, Mum, please do not cause issues, because we will get dragged out. And I want to watch Anastasia. My mum was like, I need to say something. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, all of us, like, the whole entire aisle and around us, we're literally just watching these girls. We're not watching Anastasia, we're watching what was happening. It was ridiculous. And it went on for maybe like 10 minutes of them just screaming and shouting at this poor security guy. And eventually he was like, I can't do nothing. I can't drag him out of the aisle. I can't do anything, basically. So that was the whole thing. Anyway, they go to the side, they start dancing, and they start dancing in front of me and kind of like, not knocking into me, but like I said, I was sat on the end of the row, and they kept twirling around me and stumbling like near, like, kind of into me, so I had to kind of dodging them. So that was it was a whole mess. And then Anastasia starts talking and being like, oh, it's so good to be here, you know, blah 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 blah, like, UK, how are you? And then they start mocking her. Like, as she was talking, like, the whole place was silent. You get the occasional, like, whoop, whoop. And then she's like, oh, hey, I love you. But when she starts talking, they're just mocking her, like completely mocking her, taking the piss out of the way she was speaking, taking the piss out of her accent, and not even in like a fun way, like a jokey way. It was just mean. And I thought, why are you here if you're just taking the piss out of her? I don't get it. Like, I really didn't get it. And yeah, I think it got like, it wasn't even to the point where, because if people were cheering or if people were at the side dancing, you know, she was pointing to them and like enjoying it, but it was to the point where she wasn't even like acknowledging them, if you get what I mean. And everyone just honestly hated them. So they were doing it throughout the whole entire thing. But it wasn't even like you couldn't dance. The security guard was like, you're allowed to dance, but when Anastasia says like stand up and towards the second half, but you don't dance throughout the whole entire thing. You don't stand up in the middle of an aisle and block the view for everyone. So yeah, that was what happened. Anyway, she goes off and does like a costume change, and the band is like getting everyone up to dance, and they play Backstreet Boys, and everyone was like doing the dance from, you know, the song Everybody, doing the Backstreet Boys. Everyone was dancing to it. It was really funny. I had a great time. I love that song. So I was loving it. Oh, where's my purple Sharpie gone? Oh, it's there. So I was loving it. I was having a great time, because then by then you were allowed to get up and dance, and you know, people had started to chill out after seeing that group be idiots. But then it was really funny, actually, because when everyone started getting up and dancing, you look round, and the people that were causing a lot of shit for everyone were stood slumped against the wall, faces like thunder, arms crossed, not singing along, not enjoying it, just glaring at everyone, which I thought was quite funny. And yeah, then she obviously towards the end she sings her really popular songs, which was like Out of Love, Left Outside Alone, and they're still not, I look around and they're still not singing, they're still not enjoying it, they're just faces like thunder, not even talking to each other, miserable. And then they all storm out. They didn't even wait, like she wasn't even finished. They must have stormed out like 10 minutes before the end. And she was still singing her really popular songs. She still had another one to go. And yeah, they literally stormed out. The girl that was up dancing the most, causing, you know, telling the security guard to F off, she was the one that stormed out first, I think. Yeah, literally just like swung the door open, stormed out. All the others followed, like booted the door open. That was that. But it was quite funny, because as soon as they left, everyone was like, thank God for that. And then everyone just started like, the vibe went up completely. Everyone hated them. Honestly, they did. Including me. Because I just thought, why go to a place and be like that? It's just so rude. I understand like drinking and getting fun, but to the point where you can't even enjoy it because you spend the whole time arguing, I don't get it. So yeah, it was nothing to do with Anastasia. She was fantastic. She sounds exactly the same as she did as on those recordings, like from 25 years ago. She was absolutely amazing. She was so funny as well. She seemed really down to earth. She was making a lot of jokes, and yeah, she was just really, really funny. And it was quite cool actually, because the band that she was with, so I just assumed the band she has is the one she goes on tour with, but it's not. So like every stop she does, or like every country she goes to, she has a different band. So she had a band that was like all people from the UK, and she was like introducing them, giving them all shout outs and things like that. And it was quite sweet because all, like, not all, but the guitar player and I think the guy on keyboards, all of their families were in. And she was like, oh, I think it was something like her creative director. It was his brother that was on stage playing guitar. And then she was getting his family up in the audience. So that was quite sweet. I don't think I put that in, did I? Sorry, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just chit-chatting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. No, I didn't. But yeah, I did really enjoy it. It was just the the people that were causing issues for other people. Because, you know, it just ruins the vibe, doesn't it? Because obviously it makes everyone else angry. The more people try and tell them, oh, shook the camera up. The more people try and tell them, like, sit down, you're causing shit for everyone else. They're like, huh. So, it was annoying, but 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. But yeah, I did really enjoy it. I was like, I'm not going to let them ruin it for me, because I've been excited for it the whole entire time, you know. And Anastasia was a person that I've always loved, but I thought I'd never see her live, because I didn't think it was an option. Like, I didn't think it was going to happen, you know. So yeah, I'm really glad I went. Annoying about them people, but it is what it is. You get them like everywhere. You get them at the theatre, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my little TED talk on Anastasia. But yeah, I loved her. She was great. I was gonna say I'd put in some photos, some videos, but I might get copyrighted from YouTube. So but if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it on there. This one. But yeah, I loved it. I've been listening to the songs like all morning. That's gonna get, what was it, 80? Yeah, I'll put £10 in there. I just love her music. I think she's fab. I just didn't expect her to be so funny. Cruise. But yeah, it was a really good time. So, this one. I'm going to start this one. Have I got a dice in it? Yes, I have. Sorry, I spoke about Anastasia too long. 5. No? 5. Yeah, it's 5. Oh. Oh, I love this rune. That's one of my favourite runes, actually. That one and that one are my favourite runes. Just if you wanted to know. This one is a protection rune. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I would recommend. Definitely go to an Anastasia show because they're highly entertaining. Like, she knows how to put on a show. That's what I'm saying. Right, yearly. I haven't explained anything I'm doing, but oh well. I'll put... I might skip this one actually because we've still got until June. We've got up to June to do spring challenge. So I might leave that today actually. See if we can spread it out a little bit more. I'll skip that one as well. Tell you what, let's just skip these for today because I want to do challenges. But we'll do this one. Oh no, I've already done it. Although I think I've messed up again. There should be 10, 20, 35. There's 30, so we'll just chuck a 5 in there. See, I've got her in my head already. I've got the concert blues. I've been checking her Instagram because she was putting up posts. She took a photo with the audience, and I was like, I know for a fact we were not in it because obviously they take it from the middle. We were like sat right on the edge, so that was funny. But I really want to see the photo. Let's check. Should we check? Oh, so this is what she. Come on. I was over here. They got everyone singing at the end. And I just got to say, she looks great. Her style, I love her style. Anyway, sorry, keep talking about Anastasia. So let's take this out first of all. Right, let's do this one. Giselle, mate, you're in the way.
I'm not your mate.
That's alright, we'll leave it there. Five. So what's the next event I've got? Well, properly it would be the cruise, which is in June. I am going to a crystal show. Well, crystal fair at the end of this month. I saw it pop up. Well, actually, no, I didn't see it pop up. I typed in crystal fair. And it's not that far from me, so I was like, oh, you know, you might have to go to that. Probably expensive, but I'll have a look. Don't mean I've got to buy anything. Oh, so let's do this one. Because I think, are we finishing this today? I think we are. Yeah, last one, which I think is going to be a 15. This is the, yeah, it's 15. This was from Little Moon's birthday box from Little Moon Budgets. It's a little horsey. 15. So we should have saved 75. That's all in fives. Well, apart from 10 now. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Woo! So let's put that completed. This is from Wednesday Plans, if anyone is wondering. I have to find another challenge to go in that one. This one we're not doing today because I haven't watched another one. Are we finishing this one? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we'll do 5 in this one. We can complete it next week. So we will do an iced bun and a cake. That makes 5. Sorry, my hay fever's kicking off now. I mean, it has been all morning, but it's getting worse. And this one, we will do 5 more bubbles. This is from Grounded Budgets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ding. Oh no. See, this keeps doing this. There's like a tiny little gap where this keeps sliding out. They don't close all the way. This one is going to get 5. They're all getting 5s. 5s for everyone. Let's do this one. And we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. I looked at it, well, because I put a video up last night, so I had a quick look, and we were at 994. It could change. It could go down, but you never know. Right, we have got 25 left. Let's finish this one then. From Cash But Cute. Cute Dough Bakery. So let's do the 3 and the 2. This saves 30. I might actually swap that for a 10, 10, 20, 30. Yes. So I'll take that out. Actually, what I will do, I had a paper clip. Where did I put that paper clip? Here. I'll keep it with that so I remember. And we will put it with the completed. So that's 2 we've done today. I wonder if I could complete that one. God. How much is in it? How much does it save? It saves 45. And there is 10, 20, 30. Is that 15? Am I right? We know what I'm like with quick maths. Okay, not very good. 10. A. 2. Oh, I think I've got coins, haven't I? Oh, I forgot about that. I was like, what? 2? Numpty. So that would be 12. I don't want coins. I'll swap that. I'll take that out and just put 15 in thingy because I don't want coins. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 5. Is that right? Because I'm taking them coins out, ain't I? Hold on, I've just confused myself. Yeah, I was putting in 15, wasn't I? Yeah. I'm going to take out that. Sure. Okay. Right, that's also going at the back then. God, we've completed 3. And I didn't even rush them, to be fair. Oh, that just caught under my nail. That gave me the cringe. That gave me the cringe. That cringed me. Cringed me out. So now I've got these. Plus the £4. There's a hair on my face. Where is it? So now I've got £4. Oh. You're not having all this, Giselle. That's just cheeky. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got £12. Is that right? Have I messed that up? Probably have. Can I swap that for notes? Cruise. If I need coins, I always take it out of cruise. But now it's just getting full of coins, so that's great. Look, there's already like £10 in there. There's like money in there, like £10, I think. Yeah, there's 10. Giselle, you can have the £2.
Are you sure you can spare it?
That'd be nice.
Oh, well, only if you're sure. I don't want to make you broke or nothing. Such a tight witch.
So, let's swap that for that 10. Bear with. god, I'm chuffed that we've got them completed. Oh, it's so empty now.
Just like my stomach.
So we put another 5 in here. So then that just needs 15 to complete that. Now the question is, do I put challenges in here for next week or just complete these next week and then have new challenges for next month? What should I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is this video long? I swear, I thought it would have gone fast because I'm doing this while talking rather than taking breaks and talking. How much have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 left. Yeah, 25 on that one and 15 on that one. So 40. Yeah, we should complete them next week. Because each one of them bubbles is £1, by the way, if I didn't say. That's fun. Oh, that's exciting. And then that £50 I am just going to put back into the birthday because I took it out. So that can go back in here. Oh wait, there's £10 back there. Where'd that come from? What? Now I'm confused. I thought I took the whole thing out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, well I can just cross off another 2 then. So there's 60 in there. Cool. 20, 40, 50, 60. I know, Giselle, you want your money. That's the only reason you come in these videos. It's the only reason you're in my videos, isn't it? It's because you want my money.
Duh.
Well, you could at least pretend and act like you're here for me. To be fair. No? You don't want to say anything? Okay.
I don't want it that much.
I'll give you £5 if you can get it off your head. Do a trick.
Do I look like a Labrador? I despise you. If you don't get this damn coin off my head.
She's gonna kill me one day.
It's only a matter of when, at this point.
Come on, Dem.
Unhand me, you swine. Ah.
And Giselle, you are having £2 this week. Ew. I felt like we was at like Slimming World or something then. Giselle, you've lost £2. Well, actually, you've gained £2. Sorry. She looks like she's about halfway full.
Put me down.
I can see it in there. We could do weights with her. She doesn't look impressed. I swear she's narrowing her eyes.
Bethany, Abby, help me.
Look. She's giving me a dirty look. She's giving me a dirty look. But yeah, anyway, that was all for today's video. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you've been seeing my Instagram stories with a certain collection that's coming out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000. That's my goal for this year, is to get 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you feel like subscribing, please do so. I would really appreciate it. But if not, fair enough, I get it. But yeah, anyway, I will see you in next week's video. So thanks for watching. Bye.